everybody does have a chance, but preferably if they keep it facing the right way on the formation lap. Two of them spinning off there in Christmas Corner. Grid positions then for the Tillotson T4 classes, juniors and seniors on track at the same time. We're going to concentrate on the seniors. We'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on in the junior race. This is my first look at Tillotson. Jake, have you seen them before?
Seen them, I've raced them before. I actually made my racing debut in this class at Tattershall last year. A couple more drivers coming off the road. Is that Kinloch again? Same here, yeah, so very greasy conditions. We've got Owen Roberts and Mike Coppin at the front from Ben Higginbotham and Chris Alcock. Then Spears, Tinker, Greening, Ortega Bruce, Jason Bradbury and James Townsend. Behind them, we've got Malk West and Zach Fletcher, then John Nuttall and Sam Broadbent, the two spinners, Richard Kinloch and Eddie Nuttall. Then the juniors, Martin Wright, Amelie Ackett's, Dan Hartley, Will Omar, and then it's Matthew Stevens, Thomas Harper, Brandon Edwards and Harry Ward. A very busy grid, split by the seniors and the juniors. What can Mike Coppin do? Let's see if he can go for it at the very start of the race. Tucks in behind Owen Roberts, and he's already going to try and charge his way through. A fantastic form of racing this. A lot of the drivers in Tillotson T4 have been starting racing as a complete scratch. Some of them have actually come up from the world of Daytona D-Max and Club 100, as Mike Coppin has. He's lost out early, as through into second place has come Higginbotham. So Higginbotham moving his way forward. Chris Alcock trying to go for the move there in there as well. Battling away with Mike Coppin, but Owen Roberts has the lead.
I don't see, there is a kart number 3 and kart number 4, Jake.
Yeah, it's Kinloch and Nuttall.
I don't see them in the timing for some reason.
Yeah, for some strange reason, a couple of the drivers are not showing up, but hopefully we'll try and keep up with it anyway. As up at the front end, Roberts has got Ben Higginbotham very much breathing down his neck. There goes Alistair Tinker through in the 64. And we've got John Nuttall trying to work his way forward. The juniors are coming through not that much slower than the seniors. Still keeping it fairly nicely mixed as James Townsend runs at the back of the queue. And now we've got 3 and 4, Kinloch and Nuttall. 47 mixing it through towards the tail end there as well. Not everybody with transponders by the look of it.
21 names on screen, 29 in the race, but even those drivers not in the timing we're looking at. Thomas Harper from Derby, so he won't be going much further.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the young junior driver, as Martin Wright leads that class at the moment in front of young Daniel Hartley and Amelie Ackett's. Will Omar, who was one of the drivers who I raced with at Tattershall last year, having a fantastic run there in the top 5. And then Matthew Stevens just ahead of Brandon Edwards and Harry Ward. Fabulous karts to race these. They give you such a great feeling of proper brutality behind the wheel. The back end kicks out, but once you hit that throttle, you nail it. Quarter pitch on the pedal gives you plenty enough to kill any wheel spin. You can get so much traction in these karts. I imagine it will be so much fun to race these karts at Whilton Mill. My only experience is the bumpy washing machine fest that is Tattershall. Such a tough race circuit to get right. Here comes Higginbotham, trying to go for the move here on Owen Roberts into Christmas. They're both going to have just as much traction, and that's well defended by Roberts to hold it round the outside of Higginbotham. That's held them both up though, so now Coppin and Alcock have a chance.
Yeah, look at the way that's held them up, and a two-way battle's now suddenly a four-way battle. 3 of him nose to tail, with the man in 4th place, Chris Alcock.
Oh, what a move!
Oh yeah, great
into
move for the lead.
Osiers.
And keeps it as well on the exit. So Alcock there in 4th place. I did say a little bit of a gap to make up, but not anymore. Contact warning for kart 23.
That's John Nuttall.
So there's been a contact out of shot of the cameras. So you're saying you're driving these, Jake, so on a Rotax kart, for example, 2-stroke, you've got to feed the throttle in. I'm assuming these being 4 strokes, you just flat the throttle coming out the corner and the thing takes off with torque.
Absolutely, it really does, and the torque is fantastic. You get a real sense of power as you come through, but the kart is not too leery, it's not too sideways. You really can get quite a proactive response from the steering. It's why it's a really good kart as a user-friendly starting point for a lot of drivers, especially those that are coming out of the rental world. You see a lot of drivers like Mike Coppin, who have been very heavily involved in the endurance rental karting world. They've done D-Max, they've done Club 100, they've done all these fantastic starting points. This is really the next kick up, not just in terms of budget, but also in racing. Big opportunity from Roberts, he tries his best. Higginbotham again repeats the defensive move that we saw, but what a switcheroo from Roberts. Manages to nail it back to the inside apex through the toe of the boot, and now Mike Coppin has a perfect advert for what to do for these two drivers.
And that is a quality piece of driving there for Owen Roberts. Gets him on the switchback, going through the final turn. Higginbotham still looking for a way past, going wide. It looks like he may have lost a place. He has, may have lost 2. He does.
Yeah, he does. Drops all the way to 4th position. But you really get a sense of this fantastic proactive racing. Look at the battle further back. You've got Townsend West, Fletcher and Kinloch all having a terrific battle in there as well. And this is fantastic for not just getting used to racing, but also improving your racecraft. Diving up the inside, that's Fletcher, I think, making the move there on Malk West. I think Kinloch's been able to repeat the move as well. But fantastic driving from them as they continue on the charge. And Richard Kinloch is actually now at the back of that queue, so they're still chopping and changing away. Back to the battle for the lead, and Coppin is into second position as a result of that shuffle of the deck. Chris Alcock there in third, Higginbotham in fourth. But Tillotson T4, honestly, such a great starting tool for racing, but you've also got this amazing duel over the course of the season. You have Tillotson T4 here in the UK, you also have it in various other countries as well. In the Netherlands they're very strong, in France, in South Africa it's a really growing country for racing.
25 countries around the world, Jake.
Absolutely.
You know, for a kart that's engine equipment that's manufactured in Ireland, to be in 25 countries around the world is a great effort by the guys, I have to say.
And it all culminates in the Tillotson T4 World Finals at the end of the year. The last couple of years they've taken place in Spain, hoping they will again have a fantastic event. I very nearly represented Great Britain in the 2022 edition, would you believe? Didn't quite come off, and I'm still hoping that one day I'll get my chance again, but it's a fabulous, fabulous opportunity to watch these guys learn their craft wheel to wheel. Back to the front, Roberts versus Coppin. Now I know Mike Coppin of old, he's going to absolutely charge his way in. He does indeed at Christmas, nails the moment and absolutely gets the way through. And it's a great battle going on in the junior class as well. Martin Wright hanging on to it, but Daniel Hartley is going to be pushing all the way, and Amelie Ackett's definitely working her craft. She's definitely improving all the time. Will Omar running in fourth position, trying to close up on them. But now that Mike Coppin has hit the front, is he going to be able to stretch away? As we watch the duel further back, that's Brandon Edwards and Harry Ward having their own little battle, and here come the seniors trying to take them on, and you've got to be so careful where you pitch yourself in with the traffic. You can lose it all just by not quite reading the situation of the slower karts in front right. And Harry Ward is going to be the first one on the scene. Mike Coppin, Roberts, Alcock, Higginbotham, and I have to say, judged on their one-lap pace, all four of them have a race-winning bit of equipment underneath their right foot.
Yeah, it's close at the front. Nothing to choose between them. They went through the line. 0.753 separated the front four. This is absolutely top quality racing, and it's great to be in a competitive race at any point in time. You know, wherever you are, whether you're battling for the lead or you're battling for maybe in a group of 10, 11, 12, 13, as long as you're having your own little battle on the track. Here's another one as they come towards the juniors. This is a battle for the lead, of course, and it is Coppin. Will he get caught out by the leaders, by the backmarkers rather? Backmarkers here, of course, are the juniors, so their engine's not quite as quick. They're getting blue flags. Coppin up the inside, he's going to take advantage.
Coppin's got to be careful he doesn't bang wheels with Harry Ward. He's absolutely going to lose momentum. Here comes Roberts, going to get up alongside him. That will be enough. He'll have the inside line into Christmas, surely. Coppin is now going to get boxed in, and so too is the leader behind Brandon Edwards. So it's stalemate between them, but Coppin loses the lead for the moment. Can he get back into Ashby? He has to follow in pursuit of Owen Roberts. So Roberts is the leader again. Alcock through to third position. Higginbotham manages to slot in behind, so they just about get away with that, but certainly Mike Coppin has lost the lead, and now Higginbotham trying to go wheel to wheel with Alcock, has to bail out of the move again. But honestly, fantastic racing from Tillotson T4. I would not expect anything less from this class. Teaches you everything you need to know about discipline, about control, about patience, about racecraft. Such a great category. Now here come Kinloch and Nuttall in front of the number two, continuing the battle as they work their way through. Still the drivers, so not all with the transponders on.
Yeah, so we've got kart numbers 2, 3 and 4, and they're not in the timing. We don't know what's going on there.
They're having fun, that's the main thing. They're really pushing themselves. They're having some great battles out there, and that's one of the things I will say about my time in the championship last year in April. Didn't finish a single race higher than last position, and I'll happily put my hand up and admit that. I was in last in every single race. I only got lapped in the final, but you know what? Every single race was fantastic. And while I will say that I was last in every race, my first laps were absolutely amazing. I managed to overtake a couple of people on the first couple of laps. Okay, my bulk and latent talent definitely meant that I was overtaken.
It is true though, isn't it? Whenever you start a race, well, we've got the back marker in the way, the 74.
And that's going to be Coppin going through. They make contact. How did Roberts not spin the kart around? Now they're side by side again. and it's a drag race to the apex for Christmas Corner. Higginbotham having moved into third place behind Alcock. Coppin going right the long way round, holds on to the lead on Owen Roberts. Absolutely brilliant. They're still duelling. Now Higginbotham fancies his chances. Through they come again, out of Ashby, up towards Wilkins, through to the left-hander. Roberts trying his best on Coppin. Can he get through? Coppin is going to hold it in cover into Osiers. I'm surprised Roberts didn't go for it there. Coppin is going to hold this. Higginbotham's going to come off the turn. And now he's going to try and make his move for second into the boot. He's going to take on both of them. And Coppin is furious. Coppin is pitched into a spin as Higginbotham takes the lead. But Roberts is going to get him back through the toe of the boot. Roberts will take the victory. Owen Roberts steals it from Higginbotham and Alcock. And Mike Coppin is absolutely fuming.
Oh, we'll have a look at the replays. Higginbotham down the inside. He's going for it. He is going for it, but he never really gets there, let's be honest. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the officials make of that.
He even put his hand in the air. He was going for second, not first, and he drifted into the side of Coppin. He said, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to take you out.
And here comes Owen Roberts to take the win down the inside. Last lap drama in the Tillotson T4 senior class. And that's the winner in the juniors. That's Martin Wright. Wow, what a race that was. Incredible.
Big drama right to the end as Owen Roberts takes the victory from Ben Higginbotham and Chris Alcock. Owen Spears coming through for fourth in front of Alistair Tinker and Jason Bradbury. Santiago Ortega Bruce in front of Oliver Greening. And then James Townsend and Zach Fletcher in the top 10. Very exciting stuff in Tillotson T4 all the way. You've got to feel for Mike Coppin, who will feel very unjustly robbed and denied of a victory after such drama. In the juniors, just as exciting. Martin Wright able to hold on just by a second to Dan Hartley. Good work from Amelie Ackerts. She takes a very valid podium position. Will Omar in fourth in front of Matthew Stevens, Brandon Edwards and Harry Ward. Sadly, we didn't get Thomas Harper coming to the finish after his technical flag earlier on. Great racing from Tillotson T4 Senior and Junior, but we're not done yet at Whilton Mill. There's plenty of action still to come.